Hey there, Flosstube. Just flipping over my book. I'm getting ready. Oh, yeah, let me flash you my bra. If you are coming from the Knitting Podcast, welcome, welcome. And if you are just coming for the Flosstube, welcome again. I am full of eye snot, apparently. 'Tis the season, right? This is why I don't put on makeup right now. I am Sadie. I will be your host, also known as Blue Ruin on Ravelry, Sadie Ruin on Twitter and Instagram. Feel free to find me anywhere, except for where I'm not found. Whatever that means, exactly. So, today we are going to do some whip updates, and then we're going to get into Stitch Mania, because apparently I'm doing Stitch Mania. We can blame it squarely on Fiber Artsy, Emily, Eclectic Possessions, and Kelly of the Evergreen Needle. Why do I not know Fiber Artsy's first name? Has she not said it? Did I forget? I don't know. Anywho, correct me if I'm wrong. But, yeah, I've watched their videos this week, and is like, yeah, okay. They're all doing Stitch Mania. It's making me want to do Stitch Mania. And my husband's like, yeah, we can go kit up stuff this weekend if you want. And it's like, oh. Yeah, okay. I'm in Stitch Mania. I'm ready to go. Not ready, but I'm going to be kitting this weekend. And what? It's Sunday? It starts Sunday? I should know better. I know today is the 30th, right? No, today's the 29th. Sunday, May 1st. So Sunday, I start the Calamity. But first, let's get a look at... Why am I breaking out right there? It's bugging me. Let's get a look at what I have done this week. Shall we? Shall we talk about Stevie? Stevie got some love. Here's Stevie in all her glory. Stevie is also known as the Gypsy Queen by Nora Corbett. Sign of the Gypsy Queen. Or if you're anything like me, gypsies, tramps, and thieves. Yeah, I know. So, that is how far I've gotten. Isn't she gorgeous? Isn't she lovely? And so deadly. Her bite is 15 times as poisonous as that of the rattlesnake. And if you caught that reference, good for you. There are very few people who probably would. So, my major focus for her has been her purse bag, coin purse. I think it's a coin purse, or like a money purse. Been working on that. Put in some of the Krennics, some of the Carrion Water Lilies, and a lot of browns. I also finished up the purple sashing up there. That was my big thing. Finished up the purple sashing. So this piece of purple right here. Got that finished. And this whole schmozzle. So I am happy about that. She's coming along lovely. She's evil because she inspires me to do more of them. And that's just... There's not enough time in the day for everything I want to get done. Okay. I gotta move, reassess. Hi, sun! The sun came out for 2 seconds. Hi, sun! Pacific Northwest. You can expect it to be rainy or overcast 90% of the time. Okay, so for Whimsy, who is the Quick Stitch Bubble Fairy Cat Face by Carrie Hawks, whom I love. She is wee, and she is taking forever. I'm doing her on a scrap of 14 count, Peach Ada, because it doesn't really matter what you use when you've got full coverage. It doesn't. She's got some work on her. I've done more into this piece here, and I started getting into this confetti hell right there, which is the ear. So the ear and the wing, and there's seriously confetti going on a lot, and I think I screwed up right here. I'm not 100% sure, so May have to frog that. Hubby finished his Pokemon, but I didn't bring it to show you. He started his next piece, and he had to rip back some of that, and it made him a sad panda. He's like, welcome to my world. This is why you don't do it when you're slightly sleepy. Slightly sleepy. So I have some coffee and I have some water. And apparently my coffee is holding everything, so it is going to be quite the cantankerous thing here. So, Stitch Mania. I have plans for 15. But they may change. Because they may. Because I'm allowed to. And I don't know if I brought one of them. I might be missing one. Okay, so I'll try and run you through it as best I can. For my first start, I'm going to be doing Friends Forever. It is the artwork of Elena Ellis by Lena Lawson Needle Arts. Pull it out here for you. And it's adorable, and it's sheepies. Like, who doesn't love sheepies? And I wanted to start with something fairly mid-range. I think I'm going to be doing it on a 14 count Ada in the platinum colorway. I think we have enough left over of that, and I think that if I just do it on a piece of scrap, that's fine. It's basically 10 by 10 inches, so I'm pretty sure we have enough of that. And I need to get the rest of the floss for this one. I have most of it. I do not have it all, but this will be my start on Sunday. And then the second, you will see my plot here is that I am going to, every second day is going to be a very small, but with purpose. So this is the Shining Star, which is just going to be a Christmas ornament, which is going to be a Christmas gift this year. So that will be my second start, and I'll probably finish it on May 2nd, thusly not having one left over. Sneaky, I know. Then there will be the Halloween skull, which I am going to use the embroidery floss from Tracy from Germany. And it is from the Halloween collector's issue from Just Cross Stitch, 2014 edition. And I'm just going to change the colors. It's going to be this one, the Halloween skull. Who is this by? Tell me who you are by. Well, it's Stitch. Okay. Designed by Alessandra Beretta of Alessandra Adelaide Needleworks. That's probably why I like it so much. But I'm going to do that. And hold on 2 seconds. I'm going to use these colors. How many colors do I need for that one? Because I can always pull another one if I need to. Use a different color from somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll need one more color. I'll probably leave the black as is, but everything else will change because I don't need all that yellow in my life. So, those colors. And this one I've got. This one's 100% kitted up. That's why it's already in its little plastic bag, because I'm kind of neurotic like that. I literally have a box of things that are kitted up like this. And I've got my little thing in which I put my things. So all my thread are in a needle or in a pencil case. And then I've got a piece of 18 count white Aida. It's 12 by 17. It's pretty stiff, but I don't care. This will be perfect for it. So that is at the ready. That is May 3rd. Sorry for all the crinkliness. I'm just how I keep everything organized. My huge bags from Daiso. I love Daiso. I really do. We need to go to Seattle so I can get some more. Then, after the Halloween skull, I will be doing another ornament, which is the little poinsettia, which I got at Goodwill for 99 cents. And then I will be doing, of course it's on the bottom, why put it at the top? I will be doing, on the 5th, I will start Terra Australis, which is by Dinky Dyes. And it's got the colors with it. I will be doing it on 28 count even weave Lugana antique white. It's all ready to go. Then I will be doing, where are you? Be doing this Christmas ornament dude. Of course, it's got everything with it. It's cheating, but it's not, because it's going to be a start. It's just also going to be a finish that day, because this is so going to bite into my knitting. I'm not even. And then we have, I just ordered the beads for this. I didn't even, there's beads, I know, but there's no krennic or anything else. There's just bead. I have almost completely kitted my winter Mirabilia. I am going to be stitching it on some MCG textiles, mushroom linen. Or no, mushroom even weave. It's even weave, not linen. And I've never done it on that before, but since I'm going to end up doing these, the 4 of them, I really feel like I want to use something a little cheaper than Picture This Plus. It's by Nora Corbett. It's the winter one. I have all 3. This is the one my mom bought for me, and thusly it is special and it is going to get started. Next up is another Goodwill find, which is a 99-cent cat. And this little kitty is probably going to go to one of my nieces for a Christmas ornament. I know it's not very Christmassy, but whatever. It's a cute kitty. And cute kitties work when you have little girls who like kitties. Then, the 9th, I will be starting one of my Mill Hill button and bead kits. I actually let my mom pick this because I couldn't decide from my kits, and of course she picked the night owl because my mother is obsessed with owls, which is why I have the owl tattoo for her. And he's cute, and I love working on Mill Hill kits, so I figured I needed to start one, and what better time. Then Grumpy Bear, who I didn't bring in here. I've got a little Grumpy Bear. It's probably going to be for my nephew as a ornament. I don't know. Then, see, I'm doing it. I apologize. That's horrible. Then next up is for May 11th is the Dream Dancer, which is Joanne's kit. It's a Joan Elliott design, and I really like it. She looks like a fancy shawl dancer. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the different dancing styles of the powwow, but it looks very much like a traditional fancy shawl dancer. And I really like it. So I'm not looking forward to dealing with the floss. However, everything else about it is awesome, so I don't mind. and that's a full kit. So after that, for the 12th, I will be starting this Marjorie Bastine mini. I'm gonna call it a mini. I don't know if it is a mini or not. I got this on Stash Unload. One moment. 'Tis the season. So it's just these little cute little birdie guys and a bird feeder. It's adorable. I really like it. I like birds. I like birds. This would be the 12th. It's not very involving. I may finish it that day. I don't know. I don't know. But it's nice and tiny, so I won't feel like I'm overstretching myself. Now some of these are subjective to change because I have a couple spares. So next up would be something I'm super excited to start, which is the Hocus Pocus by Prairie Schooler. Love it! You know, I've been very precious about when to start these. This is one of the ones where it's like, just quit wasting your time waiting and just do it already. So I'm going to do it. And I think I will do it on, I have just some plain white even weave from Charles Craft. I think that's what this is going to go on. Or, yeah, it's done on 38 count lamb's wool, 32 count lamb's wool. What do you want? 32 count lamb's wool using 2 strands over 2 threads. So, I don't know. It's not white though. I may have to pick up some off-white, some more antique white for that. I may. Now these last two, I'm going to show you a couple of things. Technically, I have decided that it's going to be barn cats, which was a gift. And I'm going to do some serious augmenting on this one. This one is going to be Petrie, so there's going to be no spots, and I'm just going to do a whole blended cat. This one is going to be Beetle, and I'm going to change the gray to the black. And this one over here is going to be Frank, and so all the gold pieces are going to go gray. So I can have my 3 babies. And I'm just going to do it on some 18 count. Yeah, because it says here on an 18 count it's it's basically like 3 by 4. They're not very big on 18 count, so I'm gonna do those, and that excites me. That will be my first big conversion to make it look like something I want. And okay, are you ready to laugh? I hope you're ready to laugh. So my friend Palette PC, who's awesome, sent me these after I made the comment about Andre. So I've got one, I've got another. It's actually my favorite Andre picture. Where are you? You're over here, aren't you? This is actually my screen background forever. Andre on a motorcycle. Actually, it's an ATV. It's Andre on an ATV. And the Obey the Giant, which I actually want to get tattooed on me somewhere. So I'm going to do this one. Andre the Giant has a posse. I have almost completely kitted up all the colors, and that one is going to be done. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to use for a background on that one. I might do it on, like, I think it would look nice on the tea-dyed linen. The tea-dyed linen, I think that might work. I think that might work. This one might find its way into the rotation, depending. I may kick somebody out. Somebody may get kicked out because I have the bead kit for it. It's the Nora Corbett Sunrise Laguna Mermaid. I have the bead kit, and I just ordered the water lilies for it. But I don't have the DMC for it, so I don't know. I may kick someone out and put her in the running. I may. And the other thing that may get in, and I want to say thank you to Kent, I believe, Kent, was it you, who linked me to where I could get the Yulebakken. I have the Yulebakken. I don't even care that it is for Christmas. I really don't. But I love this goat. And it's by Modern Folk Embroidery. What's his name? Where's his name? Jacob de Graaf. So Jacob de Graaf at Modern Folk Embroidery included all of the numbers and letters, so you can change the letters and the numbers. So I can change that to my initials and the year, which is awesome. And thank you, Swedish people, for having Yulebakken. Is it Yulebakken or is it Julebakken? I don't know. Swedish people, correct me, people who know Swedish. But look at him. Look at him. I don't even care that he's Christmassy. I want him up all year round. I would need to do this guy. So he may usurp someone. There may be some usurpage. Some usurpage may occur. And that is basically my plans. Which means I'm going to have to kit up a bunch of stuff tomorrow in terms of DMC. I've got most of the stuff. There's just a couple that are little iffy. I have a note in my phone for that. I think I have to pick up stuff for 3 or 4. 3 or 4, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I have to pick up stuff for 4. That's not bad. And that would do all 15 days. So all 15 days with 2 alternates just in case, and it's pretty much ready. So I'm officially going to be crazy. I'm officially going to do the crazy and be there. It's my first Stitch Mania. I hope it goes well. I hope it doesn't backfire on me and make me feel like a giant poo head for having so much stuff on the needles. Which it could. I mean, I am that kind of a person. Then again, it could be really good for me to have things going and just be able to jump around, because I do like to do that with knitting. So I'm going to treat it like knitting. Although I don't know any knitting thing where it's like, let's cast on 15 things in 15 days. That would be crazy. Crazy knitters. Right, this one is getting pretty long, and I am really wanting to, do stuff. So I will say goodbye for now. That is the plans for Stitch Mania, and I will see you next week.